Hey John, I love you and I miss you, son. Think about you every day. Hey folks, Dave here with another review of today is the MSO2 Mechanic Studio. Move this down a little bit. MSO2 Mechanic Studio Engineer, which is their version of Chuck sized Huffer, G1 Huffer. There he is. He comes with Huffer, and he comes, of course, with the little Diaclone mech. And I bought this guy off eBay. He had purchased it looking for pipes, I believe. And because it wasn't checked off, he got Huffer in the mail. So he sold this pretty cheap. And I said, why the heck not? I don't mind because I want Huffer. Huffer's my favorite Autobot. So there's that. And here's what he comes with, the clamshell. And he comes with these instructions. And this company, to save on costs, uses the same instructions for Huffer and for pipes. So there's that. So, they use even the same clamshell. I'm serious, folks. They use everything. Smart, interchangeable parts packaging. And he comes with this little Diaclone box holder. This guy can go in this box. Okay. And it comes with weapons. Of course, this weapon only works on the little Diaclone mech here. So, most of the weapons from this figure were only meant for the Diaclone mech. So you know what importance they put on that figure over Huffer. But I purchased this figure, this toy, for Huffer because I wanted Huffer. And there he is. Stand him up. Okay, there's the mech. I'm not a fan of these color tones compared to the mech that comes with pipes. I much prefer the color tones on those, the color choices and that. You can open this up, and I put his little weapons in here. This is the only weapon that works for Huffer. And it's made to make his hand look like a welding torch, which you simply put on here. And oh my god, his hand disappeared. It's now a welding torch. Kind of goofy, but it's alright. Nothing to write home about. I really wish they would have painted it the same color as his arms, because it would have made more sense that it was part of his arm. So, but hey. What can we do, right? Here's the mech. Okay. Has articulation in the elbow, ball jointed shoulders, can go in and out. Butterfly joint can spin all the way around. Knee, same thing. Bend and bend. So, looks good. Looks decent. And here's another weapon. Oh, that's the weapon came with. So it comes with these things. But I'm not here for that. Here's the no elevating thing to make it easier for the pilot to get down. Open up the panel in the front, which looks like a stairway. Why doesn't this one open more? There we go. Looks like a stairway for the pilot to climb up onto the mech. You open that and there it is. Looks decent. But again, I did not buy this for the mech. I bought it for the Huffer, but still pretty cool. I probably wouldn't ever use those ever again. But here's Huffer. And he is clearly a Chuck size figure. So if you're looking for a masterpiece figure, you will not get it with this. Even the articulation points, areas or whatever, they're the same style that was used 4 generations or chug or whatever they want to classify that as now. I'm not big into acronyms there, but to show you, here he is against a G1 figure, and he kind of works, but you can clearly tell that the style is different. And let's put Mirage here somewhere. Where can we put the Mirage? Right there. And here he is. Let's see, where am I? Here he is with the Masterpiece figure, and you can clearly tell that it's not a Masterpiece inspired or size. Okay. And my red Bumblebee, what I do with it? What you hate when you have a bunch of stuff right there. Alright, but there's that. Let me see. Transform this reissue Bumblebee real quick. I have my red Bumblebee here, and I lost it there. There you go. Those same two guys. And there he is against the G1 reissue Bumblebee. And he looks, that kind of works. But you can, again, the style is just different. And here he is against a Chuck style figure. And you can clearly tell that they are in the same style, they are in the same size. This is clearly a Chug size, a Chug inspired figure. So there is that. I mean, same ball jointed elbows and so forth. So this is clearly inspired by Chug. And here he is with pipes. And man, do they look good together. They look good together. I like these guys. And they look really, really well. Let me put that to the side. And here's Huffer. The face. Pretty much they put a bucket hat on top of any face and they call that Huffer. And it makes sense. It makes sense. There you go. Nice silver, purple body and waist, blue, light blue hair, legs. Orange. Wheels in the back. Or there's the cab of the truck. Good, and you take that part off too. There you go. I got this right. Yeah, I got this right. But there you go. Looks good. Looks Huffer-ish. And that's basically what you want to do. Articulation wise, his head does turn. It is on the swivel joint. Upper arms are on the ball joint. Ball jointed wrists, elbow, I mean. No wrist articulation. It would have been nice they could have turned, because then you could have hit these things pretty, the hands easier. Bend at the knee. It has this little joint here that pops up. This panel. It gives him a little bit more articulation forward on the legs. Goes backwards. Again, can kick himself in the back of the head. Transformation on these guys are really simple. You go forward. Make sure you have this on the top. Locked piece. You see these two tabs here. They go into this area, right? Hey, show yourself. Right there, there's two slots, and that's later on when you transform them into vehicle mode. But to transform him, that's later when he's in vehicle mode. Let's say that. Transform, you simply just spin this thing around. You work around these joints. This one is a little bit more hindered than the pipes version because of these nubs here. It works the same. Okay. And again, you kind of work the arms out. Kind of work the arms around this little edge of the truck here. See? And you just kind of work it on over. There we go. But it's not too difficult, but it does feel like you're bending the plastic. There's this thing. Come on here. Let's push the arms out where you can see. Come over here, you open up these smokestacks. So it has a double smokestack thing. And there's the tabs there. There's the slots. You push it down. You heard that click? That means it's right. Then these arms, you simply work these posts into this little slot. This bottom slot here. 1, 2, the second one. And you simply work it into there. You manipulate the wheels forward a little bit. And there you go. See? So, not bad. Closes up really well. These legs, you split them apart. You split open these panels. These panels can lock into place. Boom, boom. And these back of the legs here become, right here I mean, become slots that's tab into this little thing here. And you flip it. And 1 and 2. And they are locked. See? Really nice truck mode. Here's the front. And so it looks good. Nice, decent looking Huffer. Rolls really well. Mine's kind of crooked. There we go. So it rolls really well. And it's clearly, again, Chug inspired. Here he is with G1 Mirage. And I don't know if that's the right size for that truck. Usually when I see a semi truck or even a truck, any truck, it's going to be way larger than this. So, I don't know. Here he is with G1 Bumblebee. That actually works, I think, in my opinion. Because Bumblebee would be a lot smaller. And here he is with the Chuck style truck. And that looks right. So, clearly, these guys were made Chuck style. I don't know. I don't know, they're a little bit late for the game. The orange works on this Huffer, by the way. I don't know if they're a little bit too late for the game, but they're Chuck style figures. I mean, I guess you could use them with their Siege figures, but I don't have one. All I have is these little mini-cons, Micromasters. So, I don't know they'll work with the regular Siege figures, but he looks good. I'm happy that I got him at a cheaper price. They do run about $24.99 plus shipping from any of the American third-party sellers, online retailers. I mean, they're not available on Amazon. If I do find a link, I'll put it down. But I didn't see him the last time I looked, and he looks the part. He looks right. He looks good. I just wish. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just wish they would decide on whether they're gonna go with the toy aspect or the anime aspect on some of these, because like this guy, I mean, it's just bothersome that it's just basically a blue repaint of retool of this guy. And I know the original was one, but in the original, I think what the back of the cab was the back of his head, and I think that's what bothers me. They could have found some way to just rotate this thing around or something, but they turn lazy and just leave the same back piece as Huffer, and it just, I don't know. But they look good. They look good. They fit in your Chuck collection. It looks way better than the Huffer they gave us, which was a repaint of Optimus Prime, which let's be honest, it didn't fit Huffer at all. They look good. I'm happy with them. I'm glad I got them for, I think, $20. I'm a big Huffer fan, so I don't know if this is for everybody. I'm a big Huffer fan. I'd buy Huffer no matter what. You give me a Masterpiece one, I'll buy it. You give me repaints of them, I'll buy him. I just love the Huffer character, the Huffer mold. I'd buy the what is it? The show exclusives, like Dairy-Con exclusives. I wish I could find that that Huffer that looks like a cow. I mean, I would. These guys are just awesome. Third-party companies, y'all dropping the ball on these guys. Y'all need to do repaints of him into Puffer. repaints of him into all the different Argentine colors. Y'all dropping the ball. Make the black ones. Do what iGear did that made different damn colors. They didn't make the Diaclone ones, but they made a bunch of different repaints, and that's what you people need to do. Because if I could buy you guys at $20, even $25, and get the Diaclone inspired versions, I would do it in a heartbeat. I'm just glad to add these to my Huffer collection. I'm a big Huffer fan, like I said. I did lose my collection recently in June last year. So I'm rebuilding my Huffer collection, and I'm glad to add these two. I think I'm going to do a video of showing off my current Huffer collection. And as I buy another figure Huffer, I'm going to put it in there. I think I'm going to do that just for me. I don't know if anybody watching, but hey, why not, right? It's Huffer. But there you go. Go out and buy these guys. Try AliExpress. I got him for like $16.99, so maybe they might have Huffer for that. So get it. Check them out. And I think y'all will be happy with them. And that's pretty much it on these two, and on Huffer specifically. And thank you for watching. John, I love you and I miss you, son, every day. Have a nice weekend, afternoon, evening. And as always, God bless. Take care of each other, folks. Hug your children. Because you never know. You never know when you won't be able to do it anymore. It really sucks. Thanks, folks. God bless. Bye.